The perfect 18. That's what we're looking for today, folks. Janice is gonna like today's video, folks.
I don't even know what's going on.
Because today we are chasing perfection. We are here at Bill Allen Memorial. It's called Pork. And we are not leaving until we shoot 18 under par. No, hold on. There is gonna be a little help. I do have mulligans. Janice, after hole 9, will tell me what my punishment is per mulligan. Obviously, it's windy. I have to take a mulligan before I get to the disc. So I have to say mulligan before I go and see what the disc looks like.
Like pool. You have to call your pocket before you shoot.
Yes, little strategy involved. We got hole 1, par 3. I think most of the holes out here are par 3. There's a couple that aren't. We're playing the red layout. I've never actually played the blue layout, which we might have to come back here. If you want to see us play the long blue layout, you might need to bring a buddy that knows it, because there are a couple tee pads that are tricky. Like the video down below. And if you don't want me to see the blue layout, like the video down below. Subscribe. We appreciate it.
Up and over the tree. I think the wind may have caught it. Oh, right by the basket.
I'm not taking a mulligan on my first shot.
Oh my gosh, maybe you should have caught the mulligan. I can't roast him on his outfit this time. I kind of picked it out, so.
Mulligan. Wow. We are 2 mulligans on hole 1. This could be bad. Oh.
The birds are laughing at you. Oh my god.
6. 4 people that are still watching the video.
Oh my
At this
gosh.
point. Thank you so much. This was a terrible idea.
Yeah, this was a terrible idea. I wonder whose idea it was.
7. Okay. 7 mulligans. That is like campaign numbers. Basic campaign from outside. Hole number 2. It's gonna be a par 3, 249 feet. Tricky little guy. Super low ceiling though. I think I'm gonna throw my straight Raptor down this middle gap here. I just gotta get it up there. Go in.
Shut up!
Oh! 6 mulligans! That's it. Keep it rolling, Janice. That's a freaking ace.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we're so freaking bad.
I'm running.
For the 6 people still watching.
Did it actually? Oh my gosh, it is in the basket. It is literally in the basket. This is hilarious. Okay.
I was going double-digit mulligans.
All right.
I might as well ace the next hole too. Bang, flippy Raptor. It is a crazy. You go back and look. They have super low ceiling. Wow, what an ace. That was thrilling. We might have had a little bit of an audio scare. I don't know. We just made an ace, but we have the video footage. That's all that matters. So if the audio is not great, I'm sorry, guys. We are also going for the perfect 18, which is actually 18 birdies. So even though we did eagle or ace or whatever that hole, and technically I am 3 under right now through 2, that doesn't mean that I can just par another hole. I have to birdie every single hole in order to make this challenge legit. That is the perfect 18. We're gonna go dark horse, jawbreaker zone, super beat up, flippy. I think I have to try to ace this now. Like, as much as it pains me, like, this is a super easy birdie. I think I have to try to ace this, because when are the chances I get to go back-to-back aces? Not often. Lift, lift, lift. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
The root. The greatest route of all time. All right, hopefully we can forge this river. I don't know if you guys have seen that like viral tweet that's gone around where it's this like 9-year-old lady and she gets in hole in 1 and she like posts her scorecard and it's like 9, 8, 9, 1, 9, 9. That's how I feel right now after taking 8 putts to make that birdie on the first hole. It must have hit this root right here and skipped up. I mean, we're talking 2 inches to the right, and it's coming down here, and it's a 50-50 on whether or not it rolls in. It wasn't a good attempt because it was low. I never gave it a shot, but that would have been electric.
His shirt's changing a different color, folks.
Guys, I don't own a white shirt. I don't know what happened.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I literally went through my clothes today. I don't own one white shirt, like athletic white shirt.
Did you want to do a wet t-shirt contest? I'm not understanding.
I just want a shirt that I'm not gonna die out here. Hole 4, 237. We're still at 6 mulligans here. You can see just the band, the blue band sitting there. The wind should be what, headwind?
Yeah.
So it should hold the disc pretty straight. I'm gonna play the safe play and just go kind of a forehand zone up there, give myself a look. Anything that gets into that gap, normally you have like an inside the circle putt. Keep it low, below that first set of trees. Like that. Scoot on down there. Yeah, that's perfect. Jeez, wow. Guys, I might be actually decent at this game. All right, 6 mullies through 4. If I can maintain this pace, I mean, how funny would it be if literally all my mulligans are on the first hole? That'd be pretty funny. There is one hole in this course that I am really worried about. I've actually never birdied it.
This one?
No. This one's a par 4. This one used to be actually a really tricky par. I mean, I guess it was always a par 4. They moved it back way further. It's not actually this anymore. It plays like behind the water back here. It plays, you know, if you throw a good tee shot off the tee, you can see it's a little uphill. So you gotta make sure you're not gonna throw it straight into the ground. But if you throw a decent tee shot off the tee, it's gonna be like a little chip in. I'll tell you when we get to the hole that I've never birdied. I hope we're not there for a while. We got a few hours of sunlight left. We're going flippy nuke here. Not really flippy nuke. We're going our TI nuke. I did see some people commenting on the how far I can throw distance, and people were saying that I need to get on my toes because I kind of do that when I go through my X step, when I should be up here. And let me tell you, I am working on single leg work right now. That movement right here, like this, is actually a little challenging, especially right here. That's a little bit challenging to stay up on my toes. So that is something I'm working on. It's gonna take some time to strengthen up my VO, quad, hamstring, all those muscles around my knee, but I am working on it. I did it a little bit there, but I'm not able to be as explosive as I want to be. That and dunking coming soon.
Oh gosh.
Alrighty, folks. We got a little dinker in there. Some people like to go high speed, caps wrap. That's a play. Man, you know, when you're decent with a disc, you just stick with it. There's no reason to change it up. We are just gonna throw it on a baby hyzer to make sure it continues to push right. Water's left of that tree, but we're just gonna sling this thing up there. Needs to get down. It does. And that leaves me like a 15-footer. And that's completely fine. Away from the water, exactly where I want to be.
Good job, Janice.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody. Yeet. Good job.
And we still got 6 mullies after 5 holes.
You give me a dark little squirrel.
I like squirrels, but I don't like dark meat. We got 380 roughly, I think is normally how this one plays, 385. Beautiful hole over the water here. Sawgrass, or not sure exactly what grass that is. We are gonna have a strong, heavy left to right wind. I do want to throw something a little more stable probably than what I have right now. I might go this Raptor. I mean, the Ace Raptor, right? Just on a baby hyzer right at the basket, let it flip up to flat, and then just ride the wind in. We'll give it a rip. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I did that shot pretty well, actually.
Did you? I know Kelsey didn't really have a great angle because she had to stand back and that stuff.
And the lighting's terrible.
So, well played. Hey, 10 points to Gryffindor. Texas flip.
Yeet. Yeet.
I'm starting to notice too, my putt, I'm putting a little bit more nose down. And so when I'm actually putting nose down in a tailwind, it's actually lifting it. Because normally I was putting a little nose up, and the tailwind, obviously it's pushing now on the top of it, it's pushing it down. If you put nose down in a tailwind, it sometimes can get underneath the disc and kind of give it a little bit of a lift. Hole 7, 331 feet playing downhill. I could probably honestly throw a zone. It's all the way to the right in the shade. Probably throw a zone if I really want to get beefy with it, but we're gonna go Raptor. We're just gonna kind of aim down at hole 8. Oh my God, an osprey just grabbed something? A field mice? Oh, it's munching on it. A worm? It might be a worm. These ospreys are crazy. All right, we're just gonna try to throw flat forehand Raptor kind of towards that bench down there, and then just let it kind of fade in at the end. The worst thing you can do here is miss early right, and with the tailwind, it's gonna wanna come out earlier. So we're gonna really try to force this thing flat at the bench and let it do its work here.
Oh.
It's a little low. And that's gonna be our first mulligan off the tee. Back to 7. Yeah, that was not good, Janice. Not good.
Grab your beefy zone.
My zone?
You literally just said you want to throw a zone off the tee,
could.
and then I just said grab your zone, and you act like I said.
I said I could, but that honestly kind of hurt a little bit. So we're gonna disc up. We're gonna go Nuke OS. I gotta really work on some single leg stuff.
What the heck was that?
I gotta work on some.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I haven't really incorporated in too much movement yet, and so there's still some like landing, and it's just weird. It's like shooting pains.
Okay.
We'll get it solved. We'll get it solved. I'm not worried. We'll go a little slow movement here. Slow movement. That should be just good. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be a putt. Yeah, it's a little scary because it's like your knee, it feels like your leg kind of like gives out because you have like a shooting pain going through it. I think it's just the nerves. They got to wake up. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Bird of prey. He's looking at you. Well, now he's looking at me. We have 2 of these things in our front yard. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh. This is now the Nat Geo channel. He kind of came after me. Okay, back to disc golf. Sorry about that.
Can we also talk about how awesome this hole is? As simple of a hole it is, but this is what I would do to make this hole even better. Off the tee, you know short right is dangerous, right? Because you can get in here and have like really no putt. So you don't want to be short right. So the miss that everyone's gonna do is either left or long. So I would love to have all this hazard. Grow the grass out a little bit and just be hazard. So that way, to really throw a great shot, you gotta be landing 25 feet short left. Dude, these ospreys are crazy. I thought I was gonna dive again.
It might be chasing something out here.
Well,
Dan.
luckily for me, there is no hazard on this hole, or I would be in it. We landed a little bit deep, and there's gonna be a tough putt with how swirly the winds are. So if I can get this in the first putt, it's gonna be nice. We're gonna wait for this wind. Wait for this wind. What is happening out here right now? That was a huge, I don't know what. Did you see it? Did you,
Yeah, I did.
You got that on camera? What was that, hornet?
No, I think it was a dragonfly.
Like a beetle?
I think it was a dragonfly.
This might be the windiest part of the course, and the animals apparently are crazy here. So I need to make this putt and get the heck out of here. You want to go behind the basket?
Yeah.
What a freaking putt.
Why
Guys,
did you
the
do that on
confidence,
hole 1?
other than my leg like feeling like it's giving out, which is very scary, the confidence is there. We're 7 mulligans after 7 holes. Usually tee signs are pretty trash, but this one's very important because that is where we're going. Hole 8, 246 feet, major dog hill to the dog leg to the right. It's got to go over this osprey tree, honestly. I mean, I'm not kidding. It's got to go over the osprey tree. We're throwing straight into a headwind. Janice might not be able to see this one.
I will. Do you know my camera skills? Wild, wild west. Oh my God.
I love it. I'm thinking that's like long left, but this is such a like a toss-up. I can't afford to take a mulligan on this. I gotta just make that putt, regardless of where it is. Exactly where I thought it was gonna be, long left. 4 or 5 feet longer, and we're a really, really tough spot. We got a pretty clear putt here. Tailwind is gonna drop it, but we're gonna try to put enough pace on it
There's not a lot of wind in this pocket.
to where it doesn't drop.
Do you hear me? All right.
Yeah, I heard you talking. And then I just airball.
Holy
Coincidence?
freaking airball.
Coincidence, Janice?
Well, you didn't acknowledge me.
I'm trying to lock in.
Oh, I didn't talk that
Well,
time.
now we're at 9. Tiddlywinks. I'm not even going to get that because I'm about to make this putt.
Should I say something? Nah, I'll be nice.
Janice, remind me next time we do the Mulligan Perfect 18 under course challenge, remind me not to pick a super windy, gusty day.
We're in the
Pretty
shade.
nice. Hole 9. This is a tiny shorty, 186. You can see it probably through this little gap, the blue band. It's just got to be, I mean, really you can throw like a straight shot, but I'm going to try to throw something on a little baby hyzer and just kind of have it continually pushing a little left. It doesn't even have to go that far left. I just can't afford to miss right. So we're just going to really focus on the line. And I pulled it straight into the trees and we're going mully. Now this is a weird, now we're at 10. But this is something that also I'm struggling with is these shorter shots. Like I don't really know how much I want to rotate my head, right? Like, do I want to go here? Like a full shot, I'm like coming back here and kind of almost losing complete sight on it. It feels like this distance is like a little bit too close to not rotate my head at all. So I'm gonna try not to think, and I'm just gonna try to throw what feels natural here.
You know what they say, Janice? They say throw what you know.
Throw what I know. Yeah, I don't know what I did there. I'm gonna have to watch back the tape and see. I think sometimes I just think too much of like how much head rotation I should have. I'm not focusing on what actually matters. Something to think about. Kelsey has one more hole to come up. I guess you have like, what, 5 minutes to come up with what I'm doing for the punishment?
Yep.
Because we just finished, not great, but all things considered, if you remove the 7, I guess it was 9 mulligan putts. 9 mulligan putts, 1 ace, knocked it down to 8, and then we had 2 mulligans off of this tee and then a couple.
7.
So all in all, not terrible if you remove the bad putting, which is, you know, you're gonna get that in these windy conditions. I feel like I'm throwing the disc pretty well, but now we're going to the back 9. If you've ever played Bill Allen, the back 9 gets crazy.
Where'd he go? I just saw a massive turtle and he's gone. Dang it.
Hole number 10. Welcome to the back 9 of Bill Allen. We got, I believe it's way longer than 233. I want to say it's closer to 280, 270 maybe. And they actually did cut out one of the trees so you can actually see it from the tee. Big shout out to not just the parks people that come out here and cut the grass and do all that, but big shout out to the disc golf community in the Bill Allen area, because a lot of them do come out here, do a lot of maintenance on this course and keep it in really good conditions, even though this is one of the courses that when it gets rainy and wet, really gets hammered. So they do a great job to make this thing playable all the time. There's even a wet layout that they came up with too, so if it does get rainy, you can play that. I'm gonna throw, gosh, it's too windy to go the crazy hyzer spike, which I normally try to do on this hole just to get away. I think I'm gonna just go that black zone and try to throw something through the gap and give myself a putt. And Kelsey has the punishment.
I do. I'll tell the people after you throw.
Lift,
Down.
lift, lift. It's a long putt, but we're gonna take it. Janice, punishment,
The amount of mulligans
which is currently 10.
is the number of seconds that you have to hold a plank. However,
Caveat, obviously there's always a caveat with Janice.
I have to sit on your back.
Big Betty.
Oh! Whoa! Wow! There's lots of snakes out here. Hold on.
Slippery snake, slippery
Hold on.
snake.
I need to mess with the lighting.
What?
Okay, Gucci. Watch, he's gonna blame me.
Ah!
He's gonna blame me.
Well, hey, at least we're practicing with people messing up my timing. So that is good.
See?
Gosh! All
what
right,
you
well,
get.
we are seeing one big hole in my game currently, and it's not off the tee. It is clearly putting.
It's a 45er, somewhere around 40 feet and 30 feet.
I hear you. I hear you whispering back there. All right, I think we had, what, 10 mulligans coming in? So we're at 12, I believe. Oh my gosh, I might not be able to make it. Now, if you know what this stretch of holes is, please let me know in the comments. I don't know if there's an official name. 11, 12, and 13 at Bill Allen definitely deserve to have their own name because these holes stand out. You can see in front of us, we have a 15.
Haunted trail.
A 15 to 20. I mean, this is actually the trail that you would see the, who is it? The horse that has no head. The horse rider that has no head.
The headless horseman.
That's just what the name is. That's not original. He doesn't have a name. They just literally described him as that.
The headless horseman.
That's his name.
Yes.
Wasn't there a movie though with that really bad actor with fire?
The headless horseman.
No, he's
Ghost
also
Rider.
Yeah, is that it?
No,
Is
he
he
rides
headless?
a motorcycle.
Okay.
And he's got a ghost head.
All right, fair enough.
Made of fire.
Fair enough. 15, 20-foot gap all the way down. This hole plays.
Also, if anybody's wondering, don't have Brodie do pop trivia or movie trivia.
This hole. Hey, I got Folsom Prism, and that was a great guess. That was a great pull. This hole played pretty tough. They do have it as a par 4 on UDIS, so we are going to play it as a par 4. And this is going to be pretty tricky. I think because it's a par 4, we are just going to go with a little bit of a flex forehand. Anything through the first initial gap is completely fine here.
Sweet.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. You'll take that 7 days a week. Hole 11, 12, and 13, this is gonna be the toughest stretch. Hole 13 is a very difficult birdie you'll see coming up. Hole 14 is the hole I've never birdied. It's time, folks. If you haven't already, loosen up those buttons because it's gonna get hot in here.
Oh God.
That was too music.
You almost took me out.
Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, water break.
Freedom.
Jeez. We're still recording too.
Freedom tastes delicious. This would be an insane eagle. Do we go for it?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Janice says go for it. Too much hyzer. That's gonna be a long putt now and probably an extra 4 seconds with Janice on my back. Mistakes.
Jeez, I don't weigh that much.
This goes out to the Twitch streamer Laser Beam. That's a deep cut. It actually might not be. I think he has millions and millions of followers, so I think he's like a pretty well-known person.
12 mullies.
12 mullies, hole 12, going for, well, actually, I would say going for 13. We're 12 under. We're 12 under, 12 mullies on hole 12. That's sick. Very tough hole. Don't look at the T sign and the feet. Wrong. Probably close to 350. Plays way longer than 300 feet. If you come up here, you might be able to see the band. Yeah. You can see the basket, actually right here. You can see the basket perfectly through that tree line.
Wow, perfect, perfect, perfect.
All the way back there. This is going to take a very delicate pushing hyzer the whole way. And I think I gotta go with the disc that brought me here. It is our Flippy Raptor. Forehands doesn't really exist. It's there, but it's not really. We're going skinny gap, pretty extreme hyzer, low. It's a tough shot. Very, very high skill.
Watch the toes, watch the toes.
Oh! So it just has to go inside there and we're Gucci. It's a mulligan though, because that's like 100 feet out. We'll go one more stable up. Raptor here, our 13th mulligan. Oh, I pulled it. Does it get lucky through everything? No.
Not a shot.
Mulligan. We're going Vulture. Holland Hanley, shout out, Tour Series. Who I think right now, I gotta put her at number 3. I'm going Kristen Tatar, Missy Gannon, Holland Hanley. Top 3 players in the world.
Hey Janice, there's branches right there.
All right. We're throwing the
way you just looked at me.
That was our 3rd throw.
Yep, 15.
Our second, this is mulligan 15?
Yep.
We might have to switch to forehand here if this doesn't work. There it is. Missed that one tree. Oh! Nicked that one tree. All right, I think I'm gonna go recover those discs because I kind of want to rethrow them. Is that legal? I think that's legal.
Sure.
It's my channel. I do what I want.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back with the Raptor. This is now 16.
Yeah.
Poof. Okay. 16 here. Gosh, I don't think
Just try it.
Try the forehand?
Yeah.
You can see it's not really there, but we'll try one for Janice. That honestly, if it was maybe a different disc, might have been better. I actually threw that pretty decently. Yeah, I gotta make that putt. I gotta make that putt. I think it's a forehand, Janice. I think it always was a forehand. That's why you're my caddy.
There's the disc.
I thought it was a lot further, but we gotta take it now. You gotta swing it around, then you got like 4 or 5 trees here, and then you got 3 or 4 or 5 trees in front of the basket. The nice thing is I do have a lane, but it's not gonna be easy, folks. 19. Oh, that nice dodge.
Shoot.
Sorry, that little limb.
That would have hurt. Dang it.
Oh, man. Stay up. Yeah. 21?
21.
21.
9 plus 10 is
21. Hole 13, the hole I've never birdied. Now, this hole's so crazy in the wintertime when the trees are much lower and the foliage is gone. I have seen people go tomahawk from back here, and honestly, that might be the best play. We're going out the gap. We have a Mando left. I don't know why you would ever want to throw right at that Mando. That's obviously to protect the cars, but it's one of those weird Mandos where no one's actually trying to go right there. Tight gap off the 50 feet, 40 feet off, and we got to end up going there. So I think our best case is potentially forehand roller or just something that skips, and then I got to throw in probably from 100 feet, folks.
forehand cut roller.
Forehand roller, Janice says.
Oh, that is.
Does it come back in, Janice? Does it come back in?
It's in the parking lot.
It's in the parking lot?
Yeah.
That's OB.
22.
22?
Wait, this is number 23?
No, because it was 21.
Oh, yeah, the one you just threw is 22.
No, that was my first throw. This is 22. No. First mulligan.
Okay. Shite. Kind of like pigtailed.
23.
I think it's 24, but y'all tell me. Oh, no more roller. Yikes. Oh my God. Hey, look, it made a friend over there. OB!
24.
Oh. I don't know where the basket is.
It's way back in the woods.
Oh.
25.
25. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is.
I might be at a good disc. 26. I don't have any good discs left.
Hey, it's in the grass.
I need to replenish. I got nothing left.
Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Same spot. You're like 10 feet up further.
50 feet?
10.
I can't get something to hug.
Oh. It's right by the first dirt pile. OB. There it is. Oh, shite. That was it. It just hit the tree.
Okay, we're getting close.
Yup. Yeah. No.
What?
You're not going to make that shot.
Did you go too far left?
Yeah. Literally same place as the last one.
But that's the idea.
Yes. It's in the, yeah, no. Good line though. Try to make it curve out a little more. Definitely not that one. That might be it. No, too short, tailed in.
It's curving in?
Yeah. Try to do that exact throw, but a little more in the middle. Yeah. It's on the first dirt pile.
Oh, that was it. It was high enough. Energy levels are getting a little low. The good news is I think we found the line. It's just a very awkward line. I'm basically throwing my disc into the trees and it's moving 5 feet to the right. It's a wild shot.
The shirt is a different color too, folks, if you can't tell. The sun is setting. We've been here for a while. I will be on this man's back for at least 2 minutes.
Oh, what a terrible bounce. Where?
Same area, not in the place you want to be.
Too much cut?
Yes.
That should be perfect. No?
OB. It hit the dirt mound and died. Oh, Big Daddy! Dang, that was so good and it curled and ended up right back where it just was. Is that it? It's curled and it's right next to the green one. They're so good until the very end. Not long enough. The tail was good though.
There. Oh, curled in.
Too short.
That's got to be it. No?
No.
I got a birdie every hole, and this hole sucks. We're seeing how many mulligans it takes for me to birdie every hole. This hole's very tough. You guys can go ahead and throw.
Oh. Hit the tree. Oh, It's kind of tucked. It's kind of tucked.
Huh.
It's kind of tucked, but I think you could do it.
I have to make it. I'm exhausted. My arm's about to fall off.
I think you can do it.
I don't even know how many mulligans that was, guys. We got to make it from here.
Close. Yep. Oh. Gosh. Come on. Yep. Oh, no.
Got it. Oh! Drop! Oh!
Come on. Go.
Oh my gosh! Got it. Oh my gosh!
Here it is. Dang it. Oh!
Oh! That tree! Drop, drop! Oh!
You talk smack about this hole, and now it's showing you who's the boss. Oh my gosh. Last one, this is it.
I don't think you guys realize how hard this shot is. I'm having to throw it through a disc gap.
All right, folks, we're losing daylight out here. Let's see if this is the batch. Too low. Shit, what are you doing?
Cash.
Go in. Oh my god.
Yeah! We're moving on! Freaking called that crap. Cash money! Janice, I might have to do an IOU for the planks because we have to play some speed golf. I'm wearing a completely different color shirt. That hole owns me. All right, if you're still watching this, the 5 of you, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Let me know you're watching by commenting Lemony Snicket right there. Speed golf. That'll be a gentle putt for birdie. I was just thinking we probably played that hole in the worst conditions possible because the wind is going this way. So my rollers were cutting into the wind every single time. You need to have a right to left wind on that hole. And we had left to right, the worst. All right, we move on. I have no idea. I'm baffled. We've been out here from, I don't know how long.
2.5 hours.
So long. I will do a plank at the end with Janice on my back for as long as humanly possible. We're going way out yonder, par 4. Anything through the gap is money. That honestly is not great, but it should be fine. Basket just on the back side of the hill. Just got to get some around the tree. I'll tap in. I'll meet you on the tee pad.
There goes Janice. Tippy tapping it in. Tippy tapping. Cash money.
Victory is mine. Boost it.
Just behind that tree. Yeatsville, McGeetsville.
We move on. It was just that one hole. I knew it was that one hole from the very beginning.
You said it at
And
the beginning of the video.
Here's the thing. I was not gonna let it break me.
It broke me. It broke me.
It might have broken me, but I Undertakered it. I came back from the dead. We brought 2 huge water bottles. I ran out of mine probably a couple holes back. I just drank the rest of Kelsey's 2 holes ago. This is all just will, power, and just man sweat. Who wants to qualify for USDGC? This guy.
No, 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 no.
I think someone's on the hole, or I might have aced it.
Someone's on the hole.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That was perfect timing,
oh my
though.
God.
That was really good timing.
Sorry.
Sorry.
We did not see anybody on that hole, and the timing of that was chains.
It
And
was
I
really
was
good.
gagged for a second.
Huh.
I thought.
That would have knocked me down to like 75 mulligans. Okay, so it must have hit the trees and dropped. It must have like clipped these or something, because we couldn't see those behind. But the timing really felt like right in line. You can stay behind me, babe.
Okay.
That limb's kind of in the way, but we're gonna try a little Nico LaCastro putt here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, one of the best Annie putters on tour. Oh, for those wondering, this is a par 4. So that's why I didn't take a mulligan back there. This is a par 4. So eagleable par 4. There's a couple par 4 out here that are eagleable. And then there's maybe one par
Eagleable.
3 that is impossible.
Straight up the gut on 18.
We've made it to hole 18, and
Holy crap, we have.
I think, you know, you get these ideas of videos in your head sometimes, and you're like, oh, this would be sick. Where should we do it at? What's a good course to do it at?
Dashes.
And
This should have been a dashes.
I gotta tell you, yeah, maybe some video ideas should stay in the head. I do have a really, really tough video idea. We're gonna have to play it on an easier course until I get better. All right, hole 18, right up the gut. You see it. Laser beams only.
Oh my. Did that get stuck?
I think that went left. That was the classic nose up Brodie. So we're gonna molly there, and we're gonna go vulture.
Ooh.
Another terrible shot. All right, straight Raptor, my bread and butter, my go-to. Oh, that was looking good. Now this was actually a hole that I would come out to and throw a lot of shots on, because this is one of the shots I struggle with, low ceiling, straight gap shots. Clearly, I need to work on this more.
That's it.
That's the one. All right, let's make a putt, Janice, and get the flip out of here.
What a view. Come on,
Rumpelstiltskin.
Come on.
All right, well, time to do some, if you want to stick around and watch to see how long I can hold a plank with Kelsey on my back, do that.
If not.
If not, we'll see you in the next one. Keep slinging them discs. Here we go.
Ew, it's wet. Ew, it's wet.
Ride me like a donkey. Oh! Wait, why? Jack, I never let go.
I'm not that heavy.
5.
Ween.
I'm exhausted. That's a wrap. We're done. I gotta go puke in a bucket.